4 Mid-Missouri basketball teams made it to the first weekend of Show Me Showdown action. Iberia and Sacred Heart both won on Thursday, setting up an all-Mid-Missouri matchup in the Class II state championship game. Final title game today at Mizzou Arena. They played 6 total. Rangers coming off that thrilling win at the buzzer in the semifinals, 29-1 on the season. Sacred Heart a perfect 30-0 going into the night. This was all Iberia early on. Dustin Bloodgood for 3 as the Rangers raced out to a 12-3 lead. Jimmy Villalobos, big game, 16 points for Sacred Heart, gets that shot to fall and the foul. Riley Haley, though, 3 ball for the Rangers. They led by 1 at half, 27-26. Darian Dickey, the hero from Thursday, nifty spin move to the hoop. He had 12. Iberia led 38-33 in the third, but what a difference in the fourth quarter. Chase Lyles for Sacred Heart lays it in. He had 19. Kier Marshall, good for 3. The Gremlins outscored Iberia 28-7 in the fourth quarter. Sacred Heart runs the table, a perfect 31-0. They win their first state basketball championship, 61-45 over Iberia. Sacred Heart first in Class II. Iberia finishes 29-2, a second place finish, best ever for the Rangers. The big schools will take over Mizzou Arena next week. State Final Four play for classes 4 and 5 will run Thursday through Saturday. 5 Mid-Missouri teams went into the day still alive in the state playoffs. Josh Buffington's Helias Crusaders traveling to Francis Howell High to face Normandy in a Class 4 quarterfinal. The Vikings finished second at state a year ago. Colin Kaywood getting Helias off to a good start, knocks down the three-pointer. Crusaders would build a double-digit lead early on. Adam Bax flips it up and in and draws the foul. Isiah Sykes, 3 of his 16. Crusaders led 34-19 at the half. They were up 14 after 3. But Normandy opens the fourth quarter on a 13-2 run. Gerald Fuller three-point play makes it a 3-point game midway through the fourth. But Kaywood came up with this big 3-ball to put Helias back up by 6. Crusaders, Hale Henches, the big man, count it, and the foul. Normandy got close a couple times, but Helias would handle the pressure. Nice pass here. Kaywood to Bax. Late in the game, Helias hangs on to win it, 63-57. The Crusaders are headed to the Final Four.
We've responded to runs the entire postseason, and it's hard to hold leads on anybody anymore, especially on very talented teams and that kind of pressure that you just don't see every day. So I'm proud of them for the way we came out, the way we attacked, and the way we responded to some adversity.
Well, we knew there'd be adversity. You know, there's adversity in every game, and Coach told us that, and it was all about responding to that, and they turned up the pressure, and it got to us a little bit, but we calmed down, and we finished it off.
It feels great. I mean, to go back to the Final Four, and it's been a long time since we've been there, and it feels good to go back.
Helias in the Final Four for the first time since 2009. They'll play the defending state champions from Republic on Friday night. You can read more about the Crusaders' thrilling quarterfinal win on our website. Check out Leffler's link at connectmidmissouri.com. David Johnson's Hickman Cupies made the trip to Bolivar looking for a second straight trip to state. Cupes matched with Willard in a Class 5 quarterfinal. Alley-oop, Chris Clark to Jimmy Witt, throwing it down for the Cupes. Christian Kendricks had a big night for Willard. Jams home this putback, 26-25 at the half. Cupies were down 1 after 3 quarters, but in the fourth, Hickman would take over. Mason Murray, the quarterback on the football team, good from 3. Then it's Witt to the basket, high off the glass, gets it to go, and the foul. Cupies pumped up about that one. And then some defense. Douglas Johnson, the coaches on the steal, coast to coast, throws it down with one hand. Hickman back in the Final Four. They beat Willard 57-54.
Great tribute to those young men in that locker room who played really hard, did everything they had to do for, start to finish of this season. But we still know we've got a lot of work to do right now, getting to the Final Four. So we're very blessed and honored and thankful, but we still got a lot of work to do.
Hickman back to state. The Cupies will face Hazelwood Central. That's a regular season rematch. They'll play Thursday night, 8:30 at Mizzou Arena. The two-time defending state champion Rockbridge Lady Bruins will make another Final Four appearance. They easily dispatched of Parkview tonight. Sophie Cunningham all the way for the layup. She had 19 to lead Rockbridge in scoring tonight. Shayla Cheadle, good from 3. Rockbridge built a 33-15 lead at half. Just got worse for Parkview in the second half. Nice pass inside to Sierra Porter for the finish. Rockbridge rolls to a 73-36 win.
This is very special, and we don't take it for granted. It is our third year, and we definitely got goals ahead of us that we want to achieve, but we're very excited. I mean, just like any team that's going to the Final Four, we do not take this for granted.
Rockbridge rolling into the Final Four for the third straight year. They'll play St. Joseph's Academy in a state semifinal 5-10 Thursday in Columbia. Class 4 girls hoops. Helias playing in a state quarterfinal against Powerhouse Incarnate Word, the second-ranked team in the nation. Madeline Neunhauser, early shot, gets it to go for Helias, but Incarnate Word, very, very good. Nafisa Collier, the former Jeff City Lady J, feeds Madison Treese. Then Ivana Easley lays this one in. It was 50-12 at halftime. Too much Incarnate Word, too much Nafisa Collier. 23 points and 14 boards. Helias falls 66-20. Good season ends for the Lady Crusaders. And the Battle Lady Spartans see their run come to an end tonight in the quarterfinals in Class 4, losing to Dexter by a final of 75-31. The Missouri Tigers will find out their postseason fate tomorrow. Mizzou's run of 5 straight NCAA tournament appearances is the 9th longest in the country. Many experts agree that run will end this season. Missouri likely looking at a trip to the NIT. The top 2 seeds will meet in the SEC tournament title game tomorrow. Top-seeded Florida got past Tennessee. Was not easy, though. Jarnell Stokes throws that one down. The Vols had a 10-point lead in the first half. Gators storm back, though. Michael Frazier gives Florida the 3. Gives them the lead with that 3. It was tied at 49 late, but the Gators score the final 7 points of the game. Florida moves on with a 56-49 win. They'll play Kentucky in the tournament title game tomorrow in Atlanta. Cats beat Georgia today 70-58. Mizzou softball with a doubleheader this afternoon at University Field against Kentucky. They decided to play 2 today. Avoid the weather tomorrow. Bottom of the first, Angela Randazzo singles up the middle. In comes Sammy Fagan. Tigers out to a 1-zip lead in game 1. Next batter, Mackenzie Sykes loops one into left. That'll drop in. Randazzo scores 2-0 Missouri. Kentucky comes back, though. 2-run double here off the bat of Griffin Joyner. Cats then won it on a home run in the top of the 7th, taking game 1 3-2 over the Tigers. Game 2, Missouri erased a 7-2 deficit to send it to extras, but Kentucky wins 8-7. They sweep the doubleheader and take 2 of 3 this weekend. Mizzou baseball also playing 2 at Taylor Stadium today, finishing a weekend series with nationally ranked Tennessee. Tigers won last night. Tennessee won twice today. Nick Senzel singles to left for the Volunteers. That made it 2-0 in the 4th. Tennessee goes on to win game 1 5-1 over Missouri. Vols also took the nightcap 4-1, beating the Tigers. Spring training, Cardinals a winner 6-2 over Atlanta. Royals got 6 shutout innings from James Shields, but they end up losing 6-5 to the Cubs.